Okay, we're back. Labrie spreadsheet version 1.3. Shawns made some great improvements with it, and I want to share them with you very quickly. If you switch your eyes over to the spreadsheet, first thing you'll see, well, you won't notice it right away, but all of the constants that drove everything behind the degree day models for each of the insect pests are now on a constants tab. There they are. Okay, so the numbers in degree days 50 Fahrenheit are behind on the constants tab. And also the language that goes into the prompt up here is also on the constants tab. So if you want to change the language or change the numbers to suit your area, that's where you do it. You do not have to dive into the actual code behind Excel. So you don't have to be an Excel wizard to do it. The other part is you'll see that this says DD50 here. Okay, there we got DD. Oh, no, you see it here. DD50 right here. Oriental Fruit Moth goes on a base 45. So the 45 is coded into this, but not a big deal. One of the nice things about that is base 45 is also used for tracking plant growth. So the numbers you get here are useful to you for something else. We're working that into version 1.4, which will be coming along. High, low temperatures, rainfall. I recommend you collect rainfall or keep track of it, because if you're spraying, rainfall helps you to figure out how long did your rain wash off your spray before you were scheduled to spray again. You don't want to have windows when you don't have protection, so you do want to keep an eye on rainfall. That's important. I'm going to switch now to show you what a completed sheet looks like and one feature. This is my current data. Okay, I had 2 hard freeze events that you can see marked in yellow here to just remind me. I manually color-coded those. Up here I want to show you on this biofix cell for codling moth, I have 2 IPM traps out. One for codling moth, one for Oriental Fruit Moth. Fruit moth are flying in very small numbers now. If you look at my sheet, I had degree days accumulate enough for egg hatch. So I anticipated that they'd be flying, but they're not in the numbers to do much damage. They're probably damaging shoots, not fruits. So something to keep an eye on. But for codling moth, I need to get that biofix for the first one in the trap. What you do is you enter the row number in the trap. So if I say row 81, let's say that's the day I got a biofix. If I type 81 up here, enter, now you're going to see degree days accumulating. Nothing to be concerned with yet, but that's what it needs to start accumulating degree days for codling moth. So I'm going to clear that so I don't forget. I'm going to go back to Shawns raw sheet. What you can go, and I'll put a link down below, you can download it. I'm taking version 1.2 out, and I'm going to be putting in just version 1.3. Okay, other items of interest on here. I showed you the constants, notes. This is a wonderful resource for you to be looking up more about integrated pest management and to learn more about why you're doing what you're doing with the spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet saves you a lot of trouble, one-stop shopping. Visualization, there's nothing here right now. I put it there because I like it. And on my spreadsheet, that shows me the min and max temperatures for any given day as we move. And if you did at least, a regression, you would see that they're slowly tracking up because summer's on the way. But anyway, I just like to see it. Obviously, when we start getting dips like this, that just drives home I had a hard freeze event. More on that later. Calendar. This is Shawns calendar. It's a good calendar. We're adding some updates on version 1.4 so you can make a calendar for yourself and it's very useful for season-to-season planning. And his weekly calendar, if he has things he wants to do, you can plug them in here. This is a fantastic tool I wish I'd had years ago. I'd encourage you to download it and put it to work for you. If anything, even in mid-season, just get used to a routine of accumulating data and putting it in there. As I've said before, I use a Kestrel data logger. This is a D1. It just collects humidity and temperature. Makes it very easy for me to go out. If I have a stretch of weather where I just know there's nothing really happening, I'm not going down there to check a mechanical thermometer. I just download the data at the end of it, and I separate it out. And if you need a video on how I do that, I'll do that. But very nice little tool. Check for used ones on eBay. I have not had a problem with a used one from eBay. So you can get 50% off. They're not cheap, but they come very affordable from eBay. But anyway, this is the Labrie spreadsheet. I hope you find it useful. I'm pretty sure if you work it, you'll find it useful. I just leave it up and I save each time I enter data, but it's just always up in my computer during the day. I check my rain gauge every morning at 7 o'clock, enter that rain data. And it's part of my routine now. And once you have a routine, things are easy. And since we aren't going anywhere much lately, a routine adds rhythm to the day. It's good for your head. So maybe you'll get a haircut. I'm wishing you well. This is 2020, the year of bad hair. Take care, Godspeed, and we'll talk to you some more later. Bye now.